are doing my BoxyCharm unboxing. This is the box that I received. It is a little bit bigger than usual, but yeah, let's open it up. So every BoxyCharm comes with a theme. This month's theme is Stellar, and on the inside of the card it lists all the products that I'm going to be receiving in my box as well as their retail prices. And first off, I see some concealer samples from a brand called Pretty Vulgar, which I have actually heard about, but only for like highlighters and powders. I'm excited for this. So BoxyCharm has decided to work on foundation and concealers and trying to get the best match. So I will try this out during our try-on portion of the video. But next, I see, oh my gosh, this is cool. It's a Milk Makeup highlighting stick. I love Milk Makeup. I use their Hydro Grip Primer. But yeah, so this highlighting stick is $28, and it is a cream highlighter stick packed with meteorite powder for a prismatic glow on cheeks, lips, and eyes. Well, we know I love to glow, so I am very excited to use this. Next, I got a blending sponge from the brand Illuminati. I will actually try this. I do prefer to use a brush for my foundation, but I'm not against trying new ones. And this retails for $21, which is about on point with a Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender brand is $20, and it just looks like a nice pink sponge. Next, I knew I was getting this and I was so excited. It is an anti-wrinkle eye treatment from the brand Juice Beauty. This retails for $50. I do use something similar from the brand number 7, so when that runs out, I will try this one and let you guys know. Probably in a faves or fails video at some point. Next, ooh, I got a Dose of Colors lipstick. I am excited. Let's look at the color of this. It's a red. I love red lipsticks. Ooh, that's pretty. It reminds me of the shade Red Rum from Jeffree Star, or the lip paint in Uncensored from Fenty Beauty. There is that. We did get a Dose of Colors lipstick in a box a couple of months ago, and it is one of my favorite formulas. So this retails for $18, which is pretty on point with a liquid lipstick. Next, we have, ooh, it's a palette. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. It has that little thingy in it. Here is the color story. And it looks like we have 5 mattes, 2 shimmers, and like a glitter. So all these are mattes, and then these like 2 metallic or shimmers, and then this like glittery shade over here. And this retails for $35. I've never used a Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow, and I'm very interested to try, so we will definitely use that tonight as well. So let's go over everything that I got in the box. First was the concealer sample from the brand Pretty Vulgar. Next, we got the Milk Makeup holographic stick for $28. The Illuminati Beauty Sponge for $20. The Juice Beauty Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment for $50. The Dose of Colors liquid lipstick for $18. And the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette for $35. So in total, my box came to $152, which is well worth the $25 that I spent on it. So that concludes the unboxing portion of my video. If you want to stay to see the try-on, I'm happy to have you. But if not, that's totally fine. I know some people have complained about my videos being a little bit long. My sister. But yeah, that is the unboxing portion. Please do like and subscribe and follow and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video if you're going to leave right now. But if you're going to stay, I'm very happy to have you. And let's get started with that portion of the video. Alright guys, as you can see, I have my brows done and my lids primed. For my brows, I used the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. And to prime my lids, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. So let's jump into this eye look. I think today I want to do a halo eye, so we're going to do that. And to start off with, I'm going to take this shade Zero Gravity, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that on my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going to put that on the outer edges of the eye and then blend them together. Oh, much better on the eye. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade Mystic Ice, which is this like teal blue-green shade. And I'm just going to use that same brush, the Morphe M507, and I'm going to put that on top of the gray. Just blend it in. I do want it a little bit more intense, so I'm going to switch over to my M562, which is just a tiny crease brush. Even though this is a blending brush, I highly suggest it for putting on color too. It does a pretty good job. Next, I'm going to take my Morphe M433, and we are going to dip into the shade Lucid Dream, which is this kind of raspberry color. And that is actually going to go right here. I'm going to take this flat packing brush and I'm going to go back into that shade Mystic Ice. And I'm going to pack that right next to this gray shade here. On either side. I'm going to go back in with that small blending brush, the M562, and just kind of blend these colors together. I'm going to color switch my packing brush. And now I'm going to take that raspberry shade, the Lucid Dream. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm just packing it next to the green. The point of a halo eye is to have a light center, so we are going to try this Eternal Light shade, and I'm going to just use my pinky finger for that. Ooh, doesn't feel that soft. But let's see how it applies. And when I tap it on, I am going to tap it a bit into the pink so that we don't have any harsh lines. And given the color story I created, we are not going to be able to use that red lip, but I will use my other Dose of Colors lipstick so that you guys can see how it performs. All right, I'm going to add some liner. I'm going to use the Starlit Studio liner. Okay, now that we are done with that, I'm going to apply my foundation so that we can test this sponge. I did already wet it off camera. And let's see. To prime, I am going to use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. If you're newer to my channel or haven't watched a lot of my videos, I did do a review on this primer. I really like it, but you can see why I like it so much by watching that video. I'll leave it linked up above here. And for foundation today, I am going to go in with the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. Oh, I haven't used a sponge for my foundation in so long. Alright, let's try out this concealer sample. To brighten, I'm going to try this fair shade called Little White Lies. Just going to take the tip of this sponge here, because of how I do concealer. Just going to dot. Oh. I don't even know if this is going to be light enough. Well, yeah, this is just my skin tone shade, so I can't use this to brighten, so I won't be putting it underneath my eyes or to contour with, so we won't be using that. That's okay though. Just tell them it didn't work. Let's use my Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C2. And let's see how I like a sponge for this. I don't know if maybe I over wet it, but my issue with sponges is I feel like it sucks up too much product. And so like the Jeffree Star concealer is so full coverage, but yet here it's like the coverage isn't there, and I did the same technique I do in all of my videos and tutorials, which tells me it's the sponge. And because I'm not a big sponge user, it could be operator error, but it's not as full coverage as it normally is, but it's fine. Okay, to set, I am going to use the Jeffree Star powder, and again, I'm just going to dip the bottom of this sponge. Okay, if you guys watch my channel, you know I don't like to bake. My skin is too dry for that as I get old. I will pop off camera and finish up my face until it's time to use this highlighting stick, and we'll see how that works out, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just decided to finish up the eyes off camera, but I do have all of my face done except for my highlight. So let's go ahead and try this Milk Makeup Highlighter in the shade Supernova. The last time I used something like this, it did tear off my foundation. Granted, it was a cheap drugstore brand, but I'll swatch it for you. Well, this feels like it might actually work. So you see that beautiful shift in there. And the instructions do say you can put it over makeup or on bare face, so let's take a look. I'm not going to scrape it on. I feel like that would be a bad plan. So I am just dotting it, and then I'll go in with a brush and blend it. I'm going to take my highlighter brush here. Just get rid of that harsh line. And I'm going to use my finger. Let's see if I can get it in the inner corner here. That's really pretty. I like that. Cool. I honestly was not expecting to like that based on my last experience with a glow stick. Alright guys, to finish up the look, I am going to go in with this Dose of Colors lipstick just so you can see the Dose of Colors formula and how it performs. And this is in the shade Truffle. It's just a nice nude since the red would look a little crazy. And to give it a little bit of extra holographic flair, I am going to put on this glitter lip topper. I don't know if it's a gloss or a lip topper, but it's from Jouer Cosmetics. This is in the shade Funfetti. Ooh, it smells like vanilla icing. Alright guys, this is the finished look with the products I received in my Boxy Charm box. Let's just go over everything really quick. I was actually really surprised that this Milk Makeup holographic stick worked and it didn't pull the foundation. Nope, didn't pull it at all. So that is amazing to me. I'm really excited about that. The sponge, it's okay. I mean, my base looks fine, but I feel like you can see texture more. And I just struggle with a sponge in general. I feel like I have more control with a brush. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm not a sponge person, and that's just a personal opinion. The eyeshadow palette, it's really pretty. The metallic shade, this glitter thing here, wasn't as soft as I would have liked it to be. It does already feel a little bit hard pan. The lipstick, obviously I didn't use the red one, but I'm sure it performs just as well as the nude color that I'm wearing now. This I will put in a faves and fails video when I get around to using it. I did just buy the one that I'm using now, so it's going to take a while. The concealer sample didn't really work out for me. Alright guys, so if you made it to the end of this video watching the look portion of it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As always, if you could please go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I would really appreciate that. Also, please do follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Recovered Feminist. I did also join TikTok and Hive, and I'm also at Recovered Feminist there. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!